Parenting is an incredible experience, filled with moments of immense joy, laughter, and love. As parents, we strive to create a nurturing and supportive environment where our children can thrive. We long to build strong, loving bonds with them, fostering their emotional intelligence, resilience, and self-esteem. Positive parenting emphasizes mutual respect, open communication, and empathy. It's about understanding our children's perspectives, validating their emotions, and guiding them towards making responsible choices. When we approach parenting with this mindset, we foster a stronger connection with our children, building a foundation of trust and mutual respect that will benefit them throughout their lives. The path of positive parenting is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about learning from our mistakes, adapting our approach, and continuously striving to create a more loving and harmonious family dynamic. As we explore positive parenting, we'll delve into practical strategies for fostering effective communication, cultivating emotional intelligence, and setting healthy boundaries. Together, let's discover the transformative power of positive parenting in nurturing resilient, compassionate, and well-rounded individuals. Positive parenting is not simply a set of rules or techniques. It's a fundamental shift in perspective. It's about moving away from punitive measures and focusing on building a relationship based on mutual respect, understanding, and empathy. At its core, positive parenting recognizes that children are individuals deserving of the same respect we afford to any other person. By fostering this sense of agency and respect, we empower our children to develop self-confidence, autonomy, and a strong sense of self-worth. Rather than resorting to punishment, which often fosters fear and resentment, positive parenting encourages us to view mistakes as opportunities for learning and growth. This approach doesn't mean that we condone unacceptable behavior. It simply means that we choose to address it in a way that preserves our child's dignity and fosters a sense of accountability. By focusing on teaching, guiding, and problem-solving together, we help our children develop a strong moral compass and learn to make responsible choices. One of the most crucial aspects of positive parenting is building a strong and loving bond with our children. This bond forms the foundation for all other interactions, creating a sense of security and trust that allows children to thrive emotionally and socially. Nurturing this bond requires consistent effort and intentionality. It means setting aside dedicated time for connection, engaging in activities our children enjoy, and being fully present in those moments. Creating a sense of emotional safety is also paramount in building a strong bond. Children need to know that they can come to their parents with any problem, big or small, without fear of judgment or rejection. Building a strong bond also involves being attuned to our children's individual needs and temperaments. By paying close attention to our children's cues, we can tailor our parenting approach to best meet their specific needs, fostering a sense of being seen, heard, and understood. Effective communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, and this is especially true in the parent-child dynamic. Active listening, a communication technique that emphasizes truly hearing and understanding the speaker's message, is essential for fostering open and meaningful dialogue with our children. When we actively listen to our children, we demonstrate that their thoughts, feelings, and perspectives are valued and respected. Active listening involves more than just hearing the words being spoken. It requires paying attention to nonverbal cues, such as body language, tone of voice, and facial expressions. By creating this space for open and attentive listening, we encourage our children to express themselves freely and honestly. When our children are speaking, it's important to avoid interrupting, offering unsolicited advice, or minimizing their feelings. Instead, we can use reflective listening techniques, such as paraphrasing or summarizing what they've said, to ensure that we've understood their message correctly. By engaging in this type of active and empathetic listening, we create a safe and supportive space for our children to communicate openly and authentically. Empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person, is a fundamental pillar of positive parenting. When we empathize with our children, we step into their shoes, seeing the world through their eyes and experiencing their emotions as if they were our own. This empathetic understanding is crucial for building strong connections, resolving conflicts peacefully, and fostering emotional intelligence in our children. Empathetic validation involves acknowledging and accepting our children's feelings, even if we don't fully understand or agree with them. It means letting them know that it's okay to feel the way they do, and that their emotions are valid, regardless of whether we perceive the situation in the same way. When our children are upset, our instinct might be to dismiss their feelings, offer quick solutions, or tell them to stop crying. Instead, we can offer empathetic validation by saying things like, "I see that you're feeling really sad right now," or "It sounds like that was really frustrating for you." By acknowledging and validating their feelings, we create space for our children to process their emotions in a healthy way. While positive parenting emphasizes empathy and understanding, it's equally important to establish clear expectations and boundaries. Children thrive in environments where they understand the rules, limits, and consequences of their actions. Clear boundaries provide a sense of security, predictability, and structure, helping children feel safe and secure as they navigate the world. When setting expectations, it's essential to involve our children in the process whenever possible. Age-appropriate discussions about family rules, household responsibilities, and acceptable behavior can help children feel like active participants in shaping their environment. Boundaries should be communicated clearly, consistently, and with empathy. Rather than resorting to threats or ultimatums, we can frame expectations in a positive light, focusing on the desired behavior rather than the undesirable. It's also crucial to enforce consequences consistently and fairly when boundaries are crossed. The key is to implement consequences with empathy and understanding, framing them as opportunities for learning and growth rather than punishment. Emotional regulation, the ability to manage and respond to our emotions in healthy and constructive ways, is a crucial life skill that influences our relationships, decision-making, and overall well-being. As parents, we play a vital role in teaching our children how to regulate their emotions effectively, equipping them with the tools to navigate life's inevitable challenges with resilience and grace. One of the most effective ways to teach emotional regulation is to model it ourselves. Children learn by observing the adults in their lives, and when they see us responding to stress, frustration, and disappointment in healthy ways, they internalize these coping mechanisms. By demonstrating emotional regulation in our own lives, we provide a powerful example for our children to emulate. We can also help our children develop emotional literacy by teaching them to identify and label their emotions. When children can recognize and name their feelings, they are better equipped to understand and manage them. Building a positive bond with our children is an ongoing journey that requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to continuously learn and adapt. By embracing the principles of positive parenting, we create a foundation of mutual respect, open communication, and empathetic understanding that empowers our children to thrive emotionally, socially, and intellectually. Remember that effective communication is paramount. Active listening, empathetic validation, and clear communication of expectations are essential for fostering a strong and healthy parent-child relationship. When we create a safe space for our children to express themselves without fear of judgment, we nurture their emotional intelligence, self-esteem, and resilience. As we navigate the complexities of parenting, it's important to remember that we are not striving for perfection. By approaching parenting with a growth mindset, we can view our missteps as valuable lessons that bring us closer to our goal of cultivating a loving, respectful, and harmonious family dynamic.